A black girl in the UK was being beat up on a busy street by a group of white kids. And this surfaced throughout social media this week. And to make matters worse, no one even intervened. The grown people that were out there just watched, and one even egged the girls on. The incident happened on Monday, February the 6th, outside of the Thomas Knevet College in Ashford, Surrey, at a county in England. People are wondering what punishment would happen to the mother of one of the girls that were fighting the black girl. Someone who shared the footage tweeted in the clip, no adults attempted to break up the altercation until almost 2 minutes into the intense brawl. Another viewer called the content absolutely disgusting and deemed the fight a racial attack. I can't show the video on my YouTube page, but I'm going to go through the video and I'm going to tell you about it play by play. Well, the altercation started. The black girl was standing out there. I don't know what provoked the fight, but one white girl, her mother, and two other little ones were all walking up to the black girl, and the black girl and one of the girls commenced to fight. The white girl took off. So she get the black girl down. The black girl gets up and gets her down. And then guess what? You get two little shorty white girls. Look like they had to be about 11, 12 years old. They intervene and start kicking her, pulling her hair and everything. And you can hear the mother in the background telling her, get her, get her, get her. Get her, pull her hair, beat her up. A couple of cars pulled up with some grown white men in there, and all they did was just look at the fight. The black girl, she hanging in there. She fighting, but she hanging in there, but it's just too many, because every time she get a hold to the big one that she fighting, one of them little ones come from the back. Every time they get on the ground, you got a little one that's wearing like purple. She kicking like an adult. So this just shows you the savageness of these backers. They're savage. You feel me? Then you got another little one, a little fat one. She pulling hard. Pulling on her. But she got the one that she's actually fighting, she's having a time. She kind of can have her way with her if it wasn't for them other little ones that keep hitting her from the back. You see what I'm saying? But all this time, you got the mother that's egging this thing on. Get her, get her, get her. And you got other adults that you can't see in the camera, and they're just watching this thing. You see what I'm saying? So with all that being said, we have to be careful, and especially when you live in these areas where you're outnumbered. Because if you're in these areas where it's equal, you notice we don't have those problems. When the percentile it's not even, it don't even have to be 50-50. When it's 40-60, 70-30, we don't have those problems. We only have those problems when we live in those areas where it's 10% us and 90% of the people that want to commit racist violence acts against us, right? We still tend to handle ourselves pretty well. But it is a disgust when you have adults getting in young kids' affairs or young teens, because they look like they could be teens. Her and the other girl that she was initially fighting, they could probably be 17, possibly 18, or maybe even a little older. But it's just bad when you have parents that get into it, Or when you have people that don't say, hey, no, it's going to be a head-up fade. You see what I'm saying? When they allow people to bum rush people. And that's one thing I hate the most. When you bum rush somebody. No, you get a head-up fade if you're going to keep it a buck. Test your skills on the head-up. You know what I'm saying? But this thing right here, I was just strolling through the internet, and I seen this, and it caught my attention. And I was like, damn, is that everywhere we're at? We have the same problems, especially when we're in these outnumbered cities in different states or even countries, and we move to these outnumbered areas. That's when you have to be careful, because you notice they ain't doing it in the schools where we at. We're the predominant group, and us, we tend to say keep it a head up. You see what I'm saying? It's a fair fight. A fair fight, you lose, you lose. But with these people, they're trying to make sure they get the victory. See? And that's the problem. And that's why we have to definitely be on our P's and Q's, especially you parents. Don't go moving your kid to some area because you're trying to get out the hood, and you go move him or her somewhere where it's only 5 of them and the rest is backers or whoever. No, you got to move where it's balanced. That's a key point for you adults. Never move nowhere when you have children where it's unbalanced, because they will be bullied and they will be jumped. Always move somewhere where it has a balance to it. Even if you're trying to get away from the area that you're in because it might be just too much for you, but still move. When you move somewhere, move where it has at least a sort of a balance to it, so that these things don't happen to your kid. You know what I'm saying? And then they did also have a community meeting with this one activist group in the UK. But when I heard them, and this is no knock to them, they sounded like the people on the Selma Bridge. They didn't sound like it's 2023. Because in 2023, you know what I'm saying, everybody moves different. And for black people, you better be moving different out here. You better move like everybody else moving, because they ain't playing with you out here. And if they not playing, you definitely better not be playing. Because if you're going to be playing, you're going to get that work. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's very disgusting. The mama is filed for it. But you know what I'm saying? They not us, so I can expect that. You feel me? You can expect that. But yeah, even looked like the school principal and the dean came up there, and they still letting the girls work her. They walked up nice and slow. Didn't kind of apprehend the girl or tell her get back or nothing. They just walked up and kind of looked. So, in my opinion, their ass should be in trouble too. I put the link to the video is in the description. Check this video out and tell me what you think about it. And you'll see all the flaws in there. You'll see the blatant racism in there from these adults and even from these people at the school. And let me know in the comments, am I tripping or is it real? I know I'm not tripping. I know it's real because I'm looking right at it and I can see the bullshit. And with that, I'm going to say this is the news in you. North, east, west, south, unite from every alley in Cali, intersection and back street. Subscribe to the channel and hit the thumbs up on your way out the door.
Star Child, I never
seen the sunshine like this.
I never
seen the moon glow like
hey yo, I never
seen the waterfalls like this.
I never
Never seen